Hey, hey, what's going on, everybody? Let's see. Alright, we're just gonna clean up some of the mission tables I got here, and then we're gonna head over and start doing our testing for a little bit of an update on one of the routes, as well as turning into a meat farm. Hey, what's going on, guys? Uh-oh. Hold up. Can't hear anybody, so I'm assuming that my settings got switched. All right, you guys there? Well, shit. Hold on, a little technical. All right. There we go.
You able to hear yet?
Yeah, now I have it all set up right. So now I can hear you guys. My little guy knows exactly how to press all the buttons to where all my shit never works when I want it to. He knows the special key combinations to make it to where I'll never figure out how to make it work right. Oh man, how have y'all been?
I've been alright.
I've been doing good.
I'm selling Lego homes at the moment.
Oh, you are? Are you sitting there playing the cancel scan roulette?
Yeah, I'm playing the cancel scan game.
Yeah,
Sit on a barrel and cancel scans.
pretty much the way it is. This is about the only way
I
that you.
have like 6 or 7 homes, so I gotta sell sometime.
So, what level are you selling? Like overall rank?
Rank freeze.
Rank threes. You just trying to get out from under them so that you can craft more, or what?
Yeah,
Gotcha.
that's essentially it.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Sell one to make one, so I can make 4s and make more money.
Well, on mine, pretty much, I'm probably, if it keeps going the way that it went this past week, I'm probably about a week away from completely being out of the legendaries.
Oh, nice.
Oh no, I'm sorry. I meant like completely moving out of the legendary market.
Oh, out of the game.
Yeah, out of the game, period. Yeah. It's just, I mean, it's kind of sad. I made half of the profit that I have made with legendaries this week with vanilla tailoring transmogs.
Yikes.
Yeah. Yeah. So that's great for the vanilla transmog sales. But
good for the Legos.
but that's pretty brutal when I'm making that little profit on Legos. And the thing is, like, that's like one of the things, because of course I have to, I wanted to make a video talking about it because I like to bitch about stuff when I think it should be changed. I like the way that they did the ranking system. Like, I like that they implemented the hey Frax, what's going on? I like that they implemented the rank system to where you actually had to craft more to get the next rank. Like, I think that's really good. But I think they absolutely like dropped the ball on was making it a combination of both and keeping the old rank system as well, because personally for me, for like immersion into the game, I like doing stuff like that. So I think it would have been like, how cool and how easy would it have been for them to have rank 3s and rank 4s tied into completing a certain level of Torghast, and then making it to where it was like actually tied into Torghast for your legendaries. Yeah, so like if yeah, so if you're like a tailorer and you want to craft rank 3 or rank 4 legendaries, then you had to complete, I don't know, if you wanted rank 3, it was level 4 or level 5 solo. And then if you beat it, you get the rank 3 recipe after you've crafted all of it. And then go on that, because that just kind of ties it into other parts of the game, and it gives you incentive to do Torghast, which pretty much no one has right now.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
They even have a calling just to do Torghast, and like,
they have to
need the rep.
Yeah, like, well, do I really want to do it? Not really.
Depends how much rep.
Yeah, I finally got the Feast of Gluttonous Hedonism. That actually, it actually has been doing pretty decent on my server. I know a bunch of people talk about how it's pretty much shit on theirs, but I've actually done pretty well on mine. I'm averaging like 300 to 500 gold profit per craft.
Oh, nice. I think mine's only 100 here, so not overly
enthusiastic.
But it could go up with the reset.
Yeah, it'll go up with the reset and all that fun stuff. And then, of course, now I think that's why you're seeing so much of the lull in the prices and everything like that, is that there's a bunch of people that literally all they're doing is just logging in to do some world quests and maybe a mythic or two, and then logging back out.
That seems alright.
Wolven, nice to see you, and I don't think we've talked before.
Oh no, because I joined today.
Oh, well, welcome.
Hey.
Yeah. I was at work doing nothing, and I saw the videos, so I decided to join the Discord, because I've been having trouble with gold making for quite a while.
Well, welcome. Hopefully we can help you out a little bit.
I hope so too. How do I do it?
Ooh, Frox. So yeah, actually that's a good question. The other side for the ribs farm is actually pretty good. The only problem is that you really need to be a beefy toon to do that. So you need to be like a decently geared tank. I mean, you can do it with, like, you can get away with doing it if you're like a very, very high geared DPS, but you're going to be doing small pulls. But if you're like a decently geared tank and you're, like a druid, guardian druid, or like a pally, or even death knight, demon hunter tanks, you can easily. Oh, you do it on your 180 bear. Yeah, well, so that's the other thing. Bears are like ridiculously OP. So it's especially with their AoE thrash with the bubble that you get, like, that's just stupid. It's gonna get nerfed. I keep saying that because I'm just trying to prepare myself mentally for it getting nerfed.
Well, good thing I haven't upgraded it, Jen.
Oh
I was
no!
contemplating upgrading it, going to Torghast.
Yeah.
If it's gonna get nerfed.
No, so what's going to get nerfed is, what I mean by that is the legendary itself isn't going to get nerfed, but what's going to get nerfed is either the, I think it's just going to be the Convoke. So the Convoke the Spirits for Night Fae, when you use it, essentially it procs a whole lot of different things.
It's
well,
12 seconds of random spells.
Exactly, but
tailored to your spec.
then it also increases the proc chance of the thrash, and then also procs with your legendary, the cape, the Ursox. So
Yeah.
when you get that, it's just essentially like, you know, if you get 3 or 4 procs, which is normally what happens when you hit Convoke and Berserk, and you'll get 3 or 4 procs, and then you're sitting at like a fourth of your health with a shield. So I mean, it's stupid.
Yeah. My bear went Carrion for the Kindred Spirit. Because I'm like, I don't want to go through the Night Phase story again. I want to go through Bastion's story.
Yeah, you try something different, right?
Yeah.
So
Which, speaking of which, with with the end story bit, I did all the Toon stories, so I've done all of it.
oh, nice.
You guys are much further ahead than I am. Damn.
Oh, it wasn't that hard. I spent like 2 weeks on 3 tunes getting them through the story.
I've been slacking on it.
Yeah, see, my thing that I'm coming to now is that, so, if you guys didn't know, I hate it when I do that. Loot appraiser settings weren't set correctly because I want to be able to see everything. There we go. Now it's going to show me all the fun stuff. All right. Shit. ADD kicked in. What were we talking about?
Story.
We were talking about Covenant stories, and then you were like, something new happening or something.
Ah, shit, I forgot. My loot appraiser fucked up, and then I completely lost my train of thought. Oh, yeah, I think I remember what I was going to say. So, I changed this route around. That's kind of what I wanted to talk about with Ardenweald. So they nerfed the hell out of these little stags that normally spawn up here. Like, these guys' spawn rates are horrible. So if you clear this and come through here with the stags, they do not spawn as fast as they used to. So I was kind of playing around with changing this up and seeing how well this goes whenever what I did is I come all the way around the pool here and then clear everything up there where we would normally clear it, but then instead of stopping and coming back down and hitting the stags, I went up and cleared the whole little pocket of gorms up there. And actually, funny enough, when I did that, I realized that the farm, this little circle spot for this farm forces, and it actually is a complete restock of every meat in Shadowlands.
Jesus.
Yeah. So that's kind of why I'm testing it right now. I don't think it's going to be like an insane gold per hour because the prices are going down so much right now, but it actually restocks every meat. Like and now it's not a lot of every meat, but you still get just a little bit of everything. Which, if you're looking to do cooking and stuff like that, is kind of nice to have, you know, kind of nice to know. I mean, of course, there's more optimized farms that you can do to get specific ones and everything, but if you're looking for just one well-rounded one, this one looks pretty good.
How do I do this quest?
Oh, which one?
Which one, buddy?
I've never actually had to play a Death Knight, so I'm leveling because Death Knight starts at a higher level than a normal tune, and I wanted to level up a goblin because I finally wanted to level up a goblin.
Goblin Death Knight, nice.
And there's the quest called the Death Come on High, and I'm supposed to inspect analyze these buildings, and I don't know what's killing me and canceling it out.
Oh, right. The little orb thing you gotta float around into the
Yeah, so I just cancel it when I get there and just walk around.
I think you gotta press a button close while looking at the building.
Oh my! You.
I-
Oh, I feel retarded. My thing's different.
that-
I have a shroud to use. Okay.
yeah, I remember that being a pain in the ass because if you get caught, you have to restart because the goblins, not the goblins, the ghouls don't do much.
It's been a while.
Time.
I gotta log back onto my my Goblin Death Knight.
But yeah.
Named him Smallpox.
But
My
so retarded. I was looking online. I was like, wait, why is my gold value so gold per hour so low? Because I was doing leather arm guards. And I was wondering why.
Hey, Mandra. Thank you for the follow.
I was wondering why everything was super low, and took me about like an hour of like looking up on Wowhead, finding out like, wait, I can buy the thread for so much cheaper somewhere else.
Oh, were you buying number thread off of the auction house?
No, I was buying number thread from the person in Borealis.
Oh, gotcha.
I was buying them from the auction house at first, and I was feeling retarded afterwards.
Yeah.
what was the cheapest place to get it? It was Ardenweald and one other, wasn't it?
Uldum. Uldum on according to Wowhead, Uldum sells it for 5 gold.
Well, isn't it? I'm pretty sure it's 5 gold all the way around if you're a goblin. Because I buy all of mine.
Goblins get it cheap.
Yeah, that's why I have a goblin.
Egg sold.
That's kind of the point. Because I was thinking about it. If it try to do this and then going to Uldum as soon as I get through this tutorial area, see if it gets any lower. If it doesn't get any lower, then I'm gonna use a regular leveled out character. There's no point if it's not the same price.
Well, yeah, but no, what I'm saying is like if it's you're a goblin.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, if you're a goblin, it's going to be the same price and it's going to be cheaper everywhere. So like I buy all of my stuff on my goblin and I just sit in Orgrimmar with my alt.
So for a goblin, doesn't matter where I go, I can be anywhere I want.
Yep.
And it'll be that price.
Yep. Does not matter. Just
well, that's convenient at least.
Yep, very convenient, which is why I have an alt that's a goblin.
That's why mine's just sitting in the auction house trying to sell shit.
Yep.
Patient for the character. I've leveled up so many right now.
Oh man, you want to know how much of a gut punch it was for me to remember? I was under the illusion, and I don't know why. It was just because I ran them all together. So I ran. If you don't know, I already have like I still have 4 active accounts. So what I've been doing is so that I can have them all kind of crafting and doing shit at the same time. I have them up, and I'll be crafting and doing stuff, but they all have different professions. So like one account has my main, inscription alchemist, and this one has tailoring and skinning and all that fun stuff, and then another one that's leatherworking. But then what I forgot to realize was I get done with this one and doing the campaign, and I was like, oh, well now I can use Threads of Fate and just level everything else up with that for the rest of them. And then I was like, oh no, but it's a count. I was like, oh no. I was like, so, well, here we go. So I'm going to have to run.
That's another 36 hours of leveling.
Yeah. I'll probably just have them tag team follow everybody and get reported into oblivion for botting while I'm leveling them.
Yeah, I saw a YouTuber being pissed off about a bot earlier this week. Can't remember his name.
Oh yeah, everybody gets pissed off at the bots. I get pissed off at the bots. I see, and that's the thing, is that I don't think that multi-boxing should get as much hate as it does, and I still hate bots. So
I just always assumed it was the ingenious thing that no one can do, so they'd be annoyed at it.
yeah, it's just
Multiple people doing things at one time to get things. Genius. How do I do it? I don't know. Well,
That's-
fuck it then. It's
Yeah, it's exactly. That's pretty much the way I felt like it was. But you know,
If I could be bothered having more than one account running at one time, I probably would motorbox, but I can't be bothered.
I will say this: when if you get to the point to where you're consistently making, I I don't know, if you don't want to be too crazy with it, I'd say if you get to the point to where you're consistently with very little effort making over like 150K a day, you should have a second account for the sole purpose of just having a bank, just so that you can minimize it in the corner and just have it running and posting stuff and doing auction house scans and checking for deals on materials that you're going to be crafting for the next day or today or whatever. And that's where it's most, I think that's where most people benefit the most. I mean, most people are probably not going to do what I do. And I mean, when I get ready to craft something, I literally open up 4 tabs and have 4 characters sitting in Orbos right next to each other using the same Longboy, buying materials, and then mass crafting in every different profession all at the same time. Yeah, so
I'd love to be that intense one day, but right now
Then
I'm
someone
started.
disappears with a long boy and you get annoyed.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh well.
Get a long boy mount because I was a casual prior.
I was slowly getting into the gold making thing at that time, so I had no chance.
What's okay? You can just buy it for like 10 mil now.
Yeah,
Where?
wasn't it 5?
It's so it got put on the black market. Yeah, black market auction house. So it'll pop up every now and then. The reason I say 10 million is that it starts the bidding for it on the black market auction house at 5 mil.
Oh, it's a bid war.
But it's a bid war, and I can tell you for sure that you're gonna have people like me and other people that are big into gold making. I will for sure drop gold cap on a Brutosaur to buy it if they're the ones that you can actually resell, because they'll sell for more.
They will. That's
Yeah.
unfortunate.
I was supposed to ask, don't you already have one? What would be the point of getting another?
Yeah, it'd just be to sell it if they have them. I actually haven't seen one pop up, so I know that they have popped up. I just haven't on my server.
I don't think I've ever visited the black market. I don't actually know where any of them are. I think I saw one on the Dalaran. That's about it.
So there's one in Revendreth.
There's one in Revendreth?
Yep. Let me see. I'll show you on the map. Here. Let's see. All right, you see this? I think it's right here. So this guy that you keep coming back to all the way down at the bottom corner here, it always has like little quests for you to do, and you always come to him and he's like alone back in this little hut. So if you come down here, you just take the Wayne Crypt and then go south, and you'll find him in this house right here, and he always has like a quest for you to turn in. You can see that I have one to turn into him. And right there, if you actually turn in your quest and then click that you want to, he's like an auctioneer, and then you just open it up and it's the black market. Yeah.
I'm not leveling it up,
When I
mate.
can't be bothered doing black market stuff, I'll make sure to go there.
Yeah.
It makes me want to actually finish leveling a rogue. Because I was leveling a rogue in Dalaran because I was told that Dalaran was the easiest one to unlock the black market, so I was doing that.
Oh, like
Revendreth.
yeah, they have one in Revendreth. You're just talking about. Yeah, no, they're all flying away.
Is it still what's it called? I'm losing my train of thought. Is it still only accessible by rogues?
Black market?
Yeah.
No.
Oh, okay. Perfect.
That would actually be kind of a cool thing if they could.
Yeah.
We're supposed to
There may be one in the game. It's been a while since I've actually like consistently played a rogue. There may be one in the game that you can actually get to as a rogue. I would assume that that would probably be something that they have, but actually know where that one is, I'll be honest with you, I don't know.
It's okay. I think I can have a character just like based over in Uldum and just mail everything.
There you go.
Like, I'm not gonna level a new character for this. I'm already like I'm tired of leveling characters. Like, some of my friends wanted to play World of Warcraft, so I have like alts ready to level with them, and they just never come up, and they're just sitting there. I'm like, huh.
Well, it's always time to level them. There you go.
I got a proc warrior just sitting there waiting for my friend to decide to come play.
I have like
Yeah, she's busy.
9 druid just kind of sitting there, just like.
Yeah, I have I think my first account is already hit character max.
There's a character max?
There's a character
50.
Is it 36?
50.
Oh, well, that's fine then. I only need one of each class.
Well, you know, when you're doing all the pet arbitrage stuff and I'm making like bank alts on 10 or 15 different servers, it kind of adds up quick.
Yeah, it makes sense.
Yeah.
I'm just leveling several alts. I'm basically playing a guardian druid every time my friends need a level because it's just easier dungeon queues and I can just pull everything.
Yeah, you could pretty much just do like what I'm doing right now. Just essentially pulling everything and then just burning it all down.
What was the portal name to go to? What floor was it in here? God damn it! How do I get to Uldum here?
Where you at?
I'm in
Border Alliance.
Alliance. I'm trying to remember where to go.
To get to
Mage Tower.
yeah.
Yeah, I just don't remember where in the Mage Tower. Like,
Oldum's the sandy place, isn't it?
Yeah, Oldham is over in the little ring. So
Part of the 8.3 thing.
yeah, and well, Cataclysm. So there's
Then there's a portal left of the castle that has a direct portal to Oldham.
oh.
It's part of the older portals that they just decided to move into the field.
it's right next to the castle.
It's like west of the castle.
Oh, gotcha.
I will go and look.
Let me bring up a map of Stormwind real quick so I can just jog my memory.
Where the pet tamer is?
Close. It's
Okay, it's in that area. Okay, I know where I'm flying to.
Yeah, kind of over in that area.
that tiny island just in the thing.
Yeah, so I'm quite new to Alliance. I still am a Horde player, just my friend's bugging me to play Alliance. And I'm still playing Alliance, even though none of them hop on anymore. Huh.
Yeah. And see that's I'm the opposite. So I was pretty much always Horde and I mean always Alliance, and now I'm playing majority Horde and I have to like it just hurts my brain half the time trying to think of how I'm going to get to places. Cuz I'm like I literally last year started playing Horde. And I just ugh. Yeah.
Storm's a maze. And to people who don't know Orgrimmar, it's just like, where is everything? It's like so far apart.
Well, it's more so it's more not even that. It's not even like the major city stuff. It's like whenever I say, "Oh, I want to go to Blackrock Spire and farm this up." And it's like, "Okay, so what is the closest portal that I can get there from there?" Because normally if I was saying, "Oh, I'd go to Blackrock Spire," I would just port to Stormwind and then fly over because it's like right there.
The closest is the Undercity. Then you get a flight path there, and if you don't have a flight path there,
Yeah, see, I don't have a flight path there, so for the closest for me that I found was Twilight Highlands.
Ah, yeah, the Highlands.
Yeah, Twilight Highlands, and then just flying down from there. But I was playing around. I was playing around with Old World skinning because I needed to get it leveled up on this server today, and I wanted to test it and see how long it would take me to actually go from 1 to 300 for vanilla skinning. And if you use the Crimson Whelpling farm, it takes anywhere from like 16 to 17 minutes, and you actually max it. Which is not bad at all. It's actually pretty damn fast, and it works because it's right there next of getting. Well, you can just be crazy like me, or so like you need 300 plus to skin certain scales like scale of Onyxia, the beast scales, and stuff like that for higher end vanilla transmogs for tailoring or for leatherworking. So that's why I do it. And if you know where to farm for a bunch of the other scales that you can get, you just essentially, I mean, a majority of the skinning stuff is super easy to get. But if you look at a bunch of the older, like vanilla skinning materials, if you try to restock old transmog for leatherworking, it's actually pretty expensive. Like, let's see, the black whelp scales. You use that for a couple of pieces for leatherworking. They make very good profit on the pieces, but the scales themselves, you probably need like 20 or 30 of them, and they're 100 to maybe even 250 gold across most servers. My server is like 158, 160 something gold per scale. But if you go to the Crimson Whelpling farm and you kill the whelps that are just on the outside of the farm, I mean, you can pretty much get 1 to 2 scales like every other skin. So then it's just something nice to either pop up on the auction house for old materials to sell or craft the shit yourself.
Hey, quick question.
Yeah.
In Oldham, who do I buy the thread from and the flux from?
So I don't know the vendor, but what I'm like, why are you going to Oldham to buy it?
It'd be one of the dogs.
One of the dogs, because I was looking at Wildhead, and Wildhead said that I could buy the thread and the thread for 5 gold here. So that's why I'm here on not a max level character, sadly. So I'd probably the reason why I don't see it.
Oh, gotcha. But it's a goblin, right?
No, it's not a goblin. I just jumped on a worgen.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah, I just don't see.
I gotcha.
Period. So I think I can be excellent for it. Just
I think you need to.
Well, you normally have to be at least the level of the expansion to buy that material.
That's true. That's very true. So I'm hopping to a different character.
Mm-hmm. Oh. Sick. Oh, Spike. Thanks for the follow there. How's it going? We are... Hold on, Spike. Can you say something? I can barely hear you. Something. Hey. Down a little bit. My music in the game is so loud.
Do you like in-game music?
I do.
I don't see how people play without it.
Yeah.
I just don't understand.
The only time that I don't play with in-game music is if I'm just like listening to something else. Yeah, about the only time.
I must always have it on pretty low.
Just so you have the
At
nice
least.
little ambiance kind of going on. Yeah, I get it.
Oh, I still can't buy it because I'm not in the expansion. That's fair. Okay, let's try something that's actually in the expansion. Oh,
Yay.
can't shortcut
Actually, I
this.
probably should see if my goblin can actually get the thread from Org, or do I actually have to level it? Whee! Do you
Yep.
sell the thread? They sell the flux? Hey, the thread. Why is it still?
Work.
I thought you said goblins get it for like 5 gold, right?
Yeah, they do.
Why is mine 720?
Ooh. From Ogrimmar?
Yeah. Oh, maybe I gotta up my rapid in Org.
Oh, maybe I just took advantage and thought it was just all the way across the board. I mean, my rep is up with the characters, so I guess that could also be it. I thought it was the decreased price all the way around for goblins.
I thought it was too. On my goblin, as soon as I went to
Come up in
Overmar,
the channel.
I went to a vendor and it was 720. It's like level 14, and I haven't done a single thing on it.
Yeah, so Arbiter, where are you at trying to buy it?
Org.
Hmm.
Does it matter what vendor you go to?
Maybe.
The vendor
can't
that I went
exactly
to is right by the auction house, by the main gate.
Yeah,
It's
that was
like
the one I went to.
okay, yeah. Whenever I went there on mine, it was 720. So I don't know if it just glitched out for some reason or something. I'm not sure.
And the drop in all of the skinning prices is hurts a little bit.
Yeah.
I mean, it helps when I want to build Legos. Doesn't help when I want to sell Legos. Because the rank threes have taken a little jump in.
Yeah.
Price.
And they're gonna do that while the prices are going down.
I think at the start of the week they were 90k, and now they're 75k.
Also, what it's gonna do is that little jump that you were talking about is probably pretty artificial. All that is that somebody that probably was trying to keep the price of the legendaries actually higher than what the mat value was, but it'll drop. Because when the mat prices drop, the value of the items drop. Until you get in.
A lot more rank threes show up, so
Yeah.
also just be quantity.
Yeah, it's going to be all of those things kind of playing a factor into it. But like I said, when you said that, that's what I was trying to get at, is when you said that the price of it went up. That's or oh, you said it went down. Okay, I thought you were trying to say the price of your legendaries went up.
Yeah, it went from 90k to 75.
Oh yeah, that's about right then. I was about to say, yeah, that's just somebody trying to artificially keep it higher to make some more profit.
Oh no, yeah.
I really hope that they kind of implement that maybe in the next patch or anything like that. If they kind of start doing different ranks, or if they add anything into the professions like they did, I really hope that they bring back a different kind of ranking or gating system, because I really miss it with the gathering professions too.
Well,
Yeah.
I've been hearing things that the first patch for like 9.1 or something supposed to be soon.
Yeah, it's spring. Frox,
Is that spring US?
I think it's spring US. Hey, Frox. I would. So you can sell them. I'm personally doing this as like testing out meat farm because this spot drops a little bit of every kind of meat. So I'm personally going to keep them and make feasts. So it's just a different way that you can kind of farm to restock your feasts on your server if you're looking for a way to kind of cut on your initial spending to get into the market. But yeah.
Sorry, go on.
Oh, you good? What were you watching?
I'm watching like another stream because they're showcasing like some new product stuff,
Mm-hmm.
and one of the guys has like a clear plastic mask on, just so
Oh.
people can hear him and actually see what he's saying. Like, huh, that's kind of cool. Genius.
Yeah, right now, if you're not seeing a bunch of profits with Shadowlands, or if you're starting to see like a huge drop where you're not being able to clear what you're farming up in an hour, I would move on to doing old world farms.
It's not that. It's just I was getting some like minor profits, so I'm just working at it.
Oh no, I didn't mean that either way is worse. I just meant like, if you saw like a huge drop, or if it got to the point to where like you can't sell your items, because I know I had a couple people message me and they were saying that like it got to the point to where now what they were normally able to sell after an hour farming, it takes them like a whole day to sell it now because of all the stuff dropping off. So like if you start seeing shit like that, I would suggest starting to work on like your old world um crafting or farms or stuff like that, because having that set up is huge. I know I say that until I'm like blue in the face, and I know a lot of people don't like going back and doing it and stuff like that, but man, it's so hard to overlook it.
Yeah, at least if you're on a leveled character, your clear times are going to be pretty good.
Yeah, and like so like here's a good example is like what I was talking about today was just trickling in from the crafts that I made a week and a half ago, and then just restocking those items. And this is just from vanilla tailoring. As of this afternoon, after a couple more items sold, I'm looking at about 60K profit for the week, just in transmog items from vanilla that have just trickled in over the week.
Because no one wants to go and do them, so they'll just buy transmogs.
Yeah. Yeah. People just buy transmogs that they don't have, or don't want to spend the time to go and craft them, or don't have they don't have a tailor, you know. What'd you say?
What's the best place to go for those transmogs?
So, well, I'm personally talking about crafted transmogs.
Oh, gotcha.
Now, if you really want to jump down the rabbit hole with me, yeah, I'm like a complete transmog whore, so I can talk to you about where you need to go and farm transmogs. Yeah, that's a whole another level of excitement on my end, because I can sit in one spot and farm transmogs all day. Penguin, what's going on? Thank you for the follow. How's it going?
Do I have to go to the Cataclysm version of Uldum to get all the materials I want?
Are you on a max character?
I'm on a basketball character now. Because it's not showing it for me when I'm here.
Hmm.
All I see is the vanishing powder from the reagents trader, and the other ones have like toys or general goods that you can get from the mammoth trader.
Hmm. I actually can't speak on that just because I've actually never gone to Oldham just solely looking for the vendor.
Well, I guess I'll find out.
Do some testing on yourself. There you go.
That is really weird. Are you telling me that I have to level a goblin now and do all my farming at the level? Oh no! Don't tell me I have to do this. No more leveling. No more leveling.
Well, I mean, what you could do is make a goblin trial tune and take it to Orgrimmar and get the goblin, because it'll be at 50 when you do a trial tune. And you can just go to Orgrimmar and then take advantage of it that way, and then just simply buy what you need, send it to your main character that's crafting, and then log out, and it'll keep your time.
I thought you couldn't mail on a trial character.
Unless that's changed since, did they change that since BFA?
It might have.
Because I mean,
Like, what's the harm?
yeah, it might have changed. I personally haven't done it in a while just because I have so many alts already.
Yeah.
I'll have to give that a try and see if it still works.
What else is there? There was not just Uldum. Oh, both of them are Uldum. Wait. Where am I? I should probably actually check where I am before I say anything. Technically, I'm in Uldum, but the cities I'm in is called Romke. Wait, I might not be in the right city at all.
You're not even in the right spot.
Yup.
Ah.
I went to the place at the portal for Uldum, and it says I'm here.
It normally helps if you're at the right spot.
Yeah, and I also have none of this mapped out, so it's great.
Well, it's always difficult kind of figuring out where you're at in a new zone.
I think everything else but the boss can't kill me here. Should be okay.
Oh, well, it's Oldham. I mean, what level are you?
60.
Oh, yeah, you're fine.
I think the boss might kill me because this is a healer.
Maybe. I have a little trouble. Oh, good lord, look at all those expired auctions coming through.
Woo.
This sea of yellow.
Do I not have master? Oh, I do have master flying. This is the fastest I can go. What? I feel so slow. Okay, the flight person should be around here, so there might be another settlement here. I'm gonna buy shit from.
Oof. Rocks, that stings a little bit.
Sorry about that. They were doing a mass reveal.
This run is
This is nylon thread. Okay,
pretty decent.
That's good. Okay, that's good to know. Maybe this person is here. Sands of time, skinning knife, sword.
Oh, that's not too bad. Almost
Really, Cal? So it's only 12:30 on your realm?
that's actually inaccurate. I just sold 3 or 4 of them about 20 minutes ago for 10.50. So somebody reset it. Yeah, it stings on my server.
Wait, does Wowhead lie to me? Why is Luminous Flux here cost 9 gold? What the fuck?
Wowhead lied to you.
Wowhead lied to me.
Mine's still around 14.
Jesus.
1400.
Yeah, that on my server is really slow.
Oh, yeah. See, mine has been anywhere from 1,000 to 1,100, and you pretty much just list it and it sells.
Asset run.
But what server are you on?
I'm on my Bartholus or am I never around? I can't actually remember. Hold on, let me check.
One of those.
I'm on one of those two.
One of those two.
Grand.
The Grand.
Do I have to fly to every one of these cities in order to find this goddamn trader?
Possibly. Very, very possibly.
You gotta be joking me. Maybe Wildhead can redeem itself. Maybe it's fine.
Well, you know, keep it. I have gotten so many of these mushrooms. Just keep having to.
Have you guys fallen off the edge of Ardenweald yet?
Falling off the edge of Ardenweald? No. Sounds like fun though.
Are you talking about in Cerna Sound?
No, up by the Gorm farm. There's a waterfall.
Oh.
I just fell off.
Oh, nice. Did it catch you, or did you just glitch into nothingness?
No, you die.
Oh, you die. Oh, well. Kind of expected when you fall.
Just die.
Yeah, you just die.
Okay, I found it. It's that little city in the middle somehow.
Okay, is it actually selling it for that?
I don't know. I'm flying there now. And there's a giant snake that's in the air. I think it's sucking me. Oh wait, that did like 20 damage. Never mind. Okay.
Nice. One of my helms sold so far today.
Okay, it's supposed to be here. Isn't this where I flew in from? Or is this just another city over? I think this is another city over. Oh yeah, this is a whole different city.
So, Arbiter, if you check your server, do you use Undermine Journal?
Sometimes.
So if you check it, see what your server is selling. What is it? Black Whelp scales? I think it's Black Whelps. That's what I was farming earlier.
Wow, I'd like
So
me.
is it black? What was it called? Black.
I think it's Black Whelp scale.
It's talking. Oh right, whelp spelled with a H. A black whelp cloak, tunic, whelp scale.
Whelp scale.
According to this, current price is 67 gold.
Oh. Oh, that's actually pretty nice.
With a mean price of 64.
Nice. Not bad.
43.
There are currently 121 on the server.
Really? Wow, you have that many people that are farming those.
No, that's just the quantity of them.
Well, I meant more of.
Unless you can only get one per character per week.
No. I'm kind of surprised that you actually have that many stocked up on your server. More just the quantity than anything. So either a couple of people or someone has been stocking your server with them.
Yeah, on the 13th, so 6 days ago? Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
6 days ago, someone put about 200 on there.
Oh wow.
So it looks like in the
Rox, what's going on?
100, then later on that day, 100. So look, someone's putting about 100, 200 on, and they're selling.
Yeah, they're gonna sell because you, like I said, you use them for the transmog.
The dark whelp cloaks and tunics.
Mm-hmm.
What do they look like?
They're decent little transmogs, but not anything too special.
I was lied to. It's 9 gold. It's even more expensive than where I was going to buy it. Fuck.
You got jebaited.
Twice. Oh, and I'm retarded. I left my Hearthstone in the bank like an idiot. So,
You have toy Hearthstones.
I do have toy Hearthstones. Let me go look and see if
Or do you have to
I
have the actual Hearth on you for it to work?
Oh, that's actually a good question. I don't think I've ever tried to use the toy without having my.
it works.
Oh, there you go.
Nice. good to know I can free up an inventory space.
Yeah.
Yep. This is what people are for on Discord. Trial and error.
That's it. Learning all together.
That was a mistake. Okay. I guess I have to level a goblin now. Because I'm paying like 8 gold, 10 silver per thread.
I mean, or you can just this will be way more time cost or like time effective for you. So take your main character, whichever one that you're gonna do that with, and that you're gonna be buying all your thread. Go to, or is it Alliance or Horde?
Alliance.
Okay, so go to Stormwind, get the Talbot for Stormwind, so that you can get your rep up with them, and then go to Hellfire Citadel in the Outland and just spam it. It'll probably just run it. Just wear the Talbot and run it. I think the last post that I saw about it is if you run that with the Talbot, it'll take you like 2.5-3 hours, and you'll be exalted.
What dungeon did you say?
I think it's Hellfire Citadel.
That's
There's
not
a
the
few-
one I did.
there's a few-
It's Hellfire.
Botanica. That's what I did.
You did Botanica.
Where is this free dungeon?
So the one that I like running is it was the Ramparts. Sorry, so I like running the Hellfire Ramparts because it's really fast, really compact. You just run in a circle. It runs up. You kill everything, and then it has a little spot right next to the final boss where you just drop back down to the front.
Yeah.
And you go back inside.
And then you just walk out, reset, go back inside. That's it.
Yeah, Botanica pretty much does the same thing. There's a door at the end.
Yeah, and then you.
Takes you to the beginning.
Yep.
Okay. Before I rest the dungeon name, because I just forgot the dungeon name. In Arden on Wowhead, it says Ardenweald sells thread for 7 gold, 20 silver. Is that still true?
I think it sells it for that if you're a certain rep. You have to be rep.
How high rep exalted?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's the same. It's annoying.
Which is why I said it's more time effective for you to do like an older rep.
Far up my rep right now. I don't think I'm that high in rep. Oh, I am friendly and neutral. That is, and 1 honored. Oh, that is yikes.
I mean, it'll probably take you the full like 2.5-3 hours, but it'll be a hell of a lot faster than leveling a goblin.
Yeah. I'm gonna go to Ardenweald and check because I'm already here in this. So.
Hey, might as well. Not gonna hurt anything.
Before I go off from running and doing this lap roundabout. Okay. And before I forget one more time, let me find a pen. I have a pen somewhere here. That's just a fucking mess. What's the dungeon called?
So you can, like they were saying, they do. A couple other people have done the Botanica. That one's good. You can also do Hellfire Ramparts. That's the one that I did. There's a bunch of other ones that you can do that are decent, but those two are probably some of the quickest. Now it also depends. I would say also probably is good to think about like what profession you're taking into it, because Botanica, if I remember right, has a lot of herbalism nodes inside of it. So I mean, if you want to do that, you can do that and do that as well. I did it on Hellfire Ramparts using my skinner, and then I just skinned all the wargs. But
so you said Hellfire Ramparts has herbalism nodes?
Hellfire Ramparts, Botanica does. Hellfire Ramparts is skinning. Yeah.
Okay.
And you know, I'm.
Because on my herbalism as well on this character.
You know, I like trying to be extra about everything that I do. Like, you know, like I said, I'm you know, doing the video talking about leveling 1 to 300 at the Crimson Whelpling for skinning. but before I did it, I went and got the slicer. So I ran the beginning of Upper Blackrock Spire from the redo from WAD. I ran it like 4 or 5 times just so that I could get the slicer, so that whenever I equip it, it gives me plus 10 skinning. So, not that it probably did me any good in the long run, because it only took me 17 minutes to get from 1 to 300. But you know, like trying to be as extra as.
I mean, it's good. It's information. Okay, now I was told it was over here somewhere. What's the name of that bitch? Signal.
You want to be really extra with it, you can go ahead and go back and do Zul'Gurub as well. Make sure that you're on a dual wielding class, like a rogue or something like that, and you can get the dagger from Upper Blackrock Spire that gives you plus 10 skinning, and then you can also get the Zul'Gurub dagger, or no, the Zul'Gurub sword that gives you plus 10 skinning, and then you can dual wield and have plus 20, and then do a glove enchant to get plus 5. So you can essentially have plus 25 skinning if you really wanted to be extra.
Damn, I will think about that the next time. And what dungeon was that for? The Hellfire?
Hellfire Ramparts, yeah.
Guys, I'll see you guys later.
Alright, I'll see it.
Sorry, I like scatterbrained. I don't know. I have to write things down and remember names and stuff.
That's all good.
Oh, yeah. What are you running? What that, oh, the other side? Oof.
So what rep do I need to be in order to get the reductions in Stormwind?
Just Stormwind.
Oh,
You can actually just go get the Talberd.
I already have it. I know, right? Imagine playing Alliance.
And
I feel it. I say that every time I play this faction. I hate Stormwind with a fucking passion.
Why do you play it?
Because I already have things leveled here.
That's fair.
Oh,
Oh,
it's
to
the
make that
Pandir.
money, you can do server or character transfers. Or
yeah.
alliance changes or whatever.
We'll see about that. I already joined a guild, kind of like pseudo helping them, even though like it's kind yikes on the raid progression.
I just started a guild that has no aim of doing any type of progression. Yeah. If people want to do it, they can. That's fine. I respect that. But just there's so many guilds out there that are just you need to do this and do that, and you have to be here at this time. And
Yeah, I saw Stormwind. I saw someone promoting for a economy-based guild,
oh, nice.
and I saw them, and they were saying that, like, when you message them and ask them about it, they have like monthly fees, essentially. Yeah, it's like if you're in the guild, like, yeah, exactly. It's like if you're in the guild, you have to pay this much into the guild bank, you know, every month, or you know, you're kicked from the guild.
I mean, do you make that money back? Like, what's the point of even staying with something like that?
It's probably, more than likely, what it is it's probably a nice little system. It probably is nice. Probably a nice little system of people that really enjoy farming shit and people that really enjoy crafting shit all in the same guild. So the people that craft just sit back and take all the stuff out of the guild vault, and the people that farm just put it all in. And then they probably have like different tiers and stuff. So like if you're like really big on if you're really big on farming stuff, I'm sure that they allow you to do like gold value of stuff being put into the guild vault, counting towards your monthly whatever.
And then the guild leader gets to take out
Everything.
10% and walk away with 10 million gold.
So needless to say, if anybody wants to come join my guild on Bleeding Hollow, you know, we'll be starting. I'll be starting my own pyramid scheme. It's only 500K a month.
You know what?
That's
I'm
it.
gonna do one better. I'm just gonna do a sales tax. It's only 10%.
Yo, how do I get here? That's the question. How do I get here?
You mean nobody's ever questioned where the gold goes when you pay the auction house? Where's the gold go?
I wonder if they have kept a track of like how much. I'm sure there's a stat out there.
I'm sure that would be actually kind of interesting to see.
I wonder like if it's billions, trillions, like.
Oh, I'm sure that it's at least billions.
Do I have to go to Exodar?
For Hellfire?
No, for the Botanica.
Oh. Botanica is got Outland, so yeah, another storm, so it's like northeast Outland. I think it's right up in the far right hand side of Netherstorm.
Okay, how do I get here?
Best bet is
That's what I did. I didn't know how else to get there. I took a portal from in Orgrimmar. There's a portal that you can take. Was it Shatra City or something? And then I think from there I just flew. So I mean, it takes a minute to get there, but
probably your best bet.
That's all I need here. Top
are you Hoarder or Alliance?
I'm playing an Alliance right now. I forgot to buy the tabard.
Yes.
I don't know how don't know how many times we said buy the Talbert.
I'd lose my head if it wasn't on my shoulders. I really would. Can I buy the tabard here? I don't think I can. No, I probably have to go back. Yeah. Now, where do I buy this tabard? Where did I buy it the first time? I bought it from Velreach.
So right over by the main flight path in Stormwind, at the bottom of the stairs, is going to be the vendor.
Main flight path, Stormwind, vendor, bottom stairs. Okay.
I'm glad nobody saw what I just tried to do.
What'd you do?
I'm in Bastion, and I got, since we're talking about flying, I got on my travel form. And space barred as if I was just gonna fly away.
Feels bad. Feels bad.
And then I went right back to the ground. Gravity's so hard.
Okay. Stormwind tabard. I will earn for Stormwind.
Yep.
I started at 170. Woo.
God, this hurts to see how much this price has dropped. Look at that loot appraiser sitting right at an hour. Right at an hour, and it's just barely 30.
Crazy.
It's not bad, but that's still.
This is gonna hurt the profit margin, but it's okay. I guess I gotta redo the math. How do I get out of this room? Oh, it's up there.
Let's see.
Okay. There's a flight person here, so I can fly instead of have to do that every time.
Oh, you know what I didn't realize, or what I didn't see earlier? Uh, I don't know if Penguin's still here or not. Spike, you know Penguin?
Yeah.
Yeah, isn't Penguin one of the other WoW YouTubers?
Yes.
Yeah, I saw one of their videos the other day.
Yeah.
Timer.
Hers and your videos are honestly some of the only ones that I actually enjoy.
Oh, wow. Make my head a little bit bigger, man.
It's alright. I'm just here to help you grow.
I appreciate it. So now, I'll go back. Now that you said that, I'll just go back to what I was saying before. I guess I can give you a discount. We can do like 400K a month
Okay.
for the costs. What'd you say?
400K a month for free maps.
Yeah, exactly. It's not bad. It's not a bad deal at all. I promise that I will have as many of the uh the seraphic wings in there for you as I possibly can. You'll never run out of those.
You know, you say that, and I have what's this like 30 stacks in my inventory right now.
I actually went through and used pretty much all the ones that I had, but at one point I had the same thing because I think it was like maybe a week and a half ago now. I did a scan early morning and somebody posted them up for like 3 silver a piece. I mean, they're already silver already on my server. They're normally like between 80 and 90 silver, but they posted like 5 or 6 thousand of them for 3 to 4 silver a piece. I was like, well, I can't pass that up. So.
The same here. Like I saw like thousands of these being sold for like 10 silver a piece. I just scooped them up.
Yeah, see, look at this. So this is why I was saying. So here's an hour on this route. 30K, which is not bad. I mean, not great, but not bad. But look at the gathering for the cooking stuff. You got creepy crawler meat, shadowy shank, ethereal meat, tenebrous ribs, seraph wing, and the phantasmal haunch. All of it. So the route pretty much just covers everything. Now, obviously, it looks like you get a lot more of the creepy crawler meat than anything, which is also not bad because it's one of the more expensive ones. That's probably what's actually holding up a good bit of the value.
The meats.
Mm-hmm. The meat, yeah.
Okay, it's top right Netherstorm.
So now that we tested that, I do want to go back over. So, Spike, I think it was you and D-Doc that went over to the spider farm with me the other day. I want to try to put in a solid hour on that. But the other thing is that you know how when we were running back and forth, there was, even with all three of us there was like a slight lag, and they would kind of offset their spawns.
I don't think I was there for the spiders. I was there for bats.
You're there for the bats. Okay, I'm pretty sure at least D-Doc was, or
It's possible.
well, we were looking at it and it was just slightly off. I'm trying to. This is the one spot that I always have a problem remembering where they're at, is those damn spiders.
Are they under a bridge?
They are. I just don't remember.
Darkhaven, right where it says Haven, the bridge right there.
This one.
No, hold on.
I just always like using the flight path to get there.
Yeah, yeah, I think it's right where your mouse cursor is.
Okay.
Um,
Hey, Frox. No, you're perfectly fine. Talk if you want. Doc, if you don't, it's all good. Let's see.
Invite me and I'll run out there with you.
Oh yeah.
Let's see if I can remember.
That's where I'm going the wrong direction.
At this, I gotta do better about this. My LVI, my WTF folder keeps crashing and burning with LVI. Yeah, I've had to re-import all my shit probably like 3 or 4 times in the last week. This one of the parts that I always have to go see my friends.
You have friends?
I do. Oh, seriously, right?
Where do you get those?
I mean, I can't speak for everybody here, but I have social acquaintances.
I don't think I have any of those either.
Shoot, I don't know what to do there, man.
Yeah, I believe it or not, I am not that normally that social.
I think most of us are generally like that. It's just different for. Well, for one, we all have something we've come together for. So if you just go out in a random public setting, it's much harder to have
Botanica.
people.
Yeah. I will for sure talk to a random person if they start talking to me about World of Warcraft. Absolutely. You could be an absolute random stranger and I could be walking down a road at 1 in the morning. And if you just randomly look at me and go, "Hey man, so how's your Feast of Gluttonous Hedonism selling on the marketplace this morning?" I'd be like, "Dude, absolutely amazing. Come on, let's talk some WoW."
I have to ask, how are they selling on our server?
They are selling very well. If you are up for some auction house PvP.
Fair enough.
That's a word or phrase I never thought I'd hear. Auction house PvP.
I did something stupid and I
Uh-oh.
spent 1.1 million leveling up 3 crafting legendaries to 4.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Yeah, tell me about it.
I'm assuming that you spent that much, so it means that you were doing the leathers.
No, it was plate, and then
Oh.
also BOEs.
Yeah.
Everybody loves undercutting.
Yeah, the only BOEs that I had any success with was I started buying into them. I probably had like 5 or 6 flips. Right when the expansion hit, and then when they did the upgrade. So like when they started dropping like the 207s and stuff like that.
Yeah.
That was when I started rebuying into it. Yeah, you're right. It is right here underneath Darkhaven.
I have 700 flasks I'm gonna post tomorrow, so just a little heads up there.
Nice. Oh, look at that. Right as we're talking about my feast selling, auction for the feast have sold.
Hey, congrats.
How many of them did I actually sell?
2.
Probably.
That's more than everybody else. That's a
24. Look at that. 42k.
What?
42k and then another 8k. Wow, I just sold 24 of them.
Oh, I hate you sometimes.
What'd you say?
What? I was like, how are you checking your auctions? Because I forgot you had the brute because I knew you had it. And then I was like, oh, I'm an idiot. And then I just got sad because I don't have brute.
Every raid group needs one.
So this is what I figured out with this spot. So what we were doing is that you grab all these right here, and you can bring them all to right here, and then you burn them down. And this is going to be like a really good, that's kind of why I wanted to test it and get the exact numbers. This is probably going to be one of the better spots for farming creepy crawler meat. So then once you're done with these, are you on a Skinner?
Yeah.
Okay.
We can share
Well
it.
then I'm not
You
gonna
can grab 'em,
be a dick then. So
save me.
uh-oh. All right, yeah. So those little guys, they actually kind of hurt a little bit. So if you grab, what'd you say?
You have a B-Res. Res me.
Oh, I didn't. Shit, I didn't even know you died. There's much I'm paying attention there. You gotta grab these up here. Make sure you grab all the babies and grab this little bastard right there that hides. Bring them all back down here. So the issue that we were having is that it was gonna, they were kind of like wonky little spawns.
Yeah.
And the reason was, are my bags full or something?
I accidentally just posted 18 rank 2 shoulders for 4K.
You accidentally posted that? Is that what you said?
Yeah, and I just canceled them before anybody bought them.
Oof, that's lucky. So then Spike, we also come over here.
Oh,
Because
up to the side around the corner.
yeah, you got to grab these and you got to grab this one. But what I noticed is you didn't used to have to. It used to be just these right here, and they moved a spawn. So check this out. Look at this spider all the way over here. I hadn't even seen him before. So yep, they moved the spawn over to the edge. So now you have to come all the way out over here so that you make sure that you grab all of them, and then it should have them spawn back. Oh shit. Well, this is gonna suck. God, this guy has a lot of health.
Oh, yeah, I'll be over there in a sec.
Yeah, my thrashy thrash ass is not gonna do much damage. Oh, I got Convoke. Maybe I will do a little bit of damage.
Oh, is that a... Oh, it's a quest.
Yeah, you just accidentally got pulled in.
This doesn't make too bad money either. Like this is, I'm actually earning more gold than I thought I would from killing everything here.
What do you, oh, from, are you at Hellfire or where are you at? Botanica? Yeah.
Oh my god, my inventory's full.
Yep, that's a common problem.
Yep, you're gonna run into that pretty quickly.
If you have Bastion, you can summon your guy like once to
This is
grab
Night
its soul
Fae.
real quick.
Do you have, you have TSM so that you can see like what stuff is valued at?
Yeah, I do. I'm checking.
I was about to say, just make sure, because it hurts my soul when I see people do this. Just make sure that whenever you look through that you're making sure that you're not gonna like vendor any extremely rare like transmogs.
Oh yeah.
Did get a transmog that was like 80k out of there.
Mm-hmm.
But it still hasn't sold.
Oh, it won't. It won't. Let me rephrase that. It won't sell quickly.
Oh yeah, no, I know. It's been in there for a week.
Yeah.
Reposting it.
Yeah, I mean,
The deposit's like next to nothing, so I don't really care. So.
exactly. And that's kind of the point of the like the old world transmogs and crafting and shit like that, is that I think daily to restock like every single vanilla crafting tailoring item, it probably only cost me like 80 gold. And I still sell those Mount Hyjal expedition bags like pretty much daily. They sell for like 4 or 5k a piece.
Aren't those the herbalism bags?
Mm-hmm.
So what are the herbalism bags for?
It only holds
Yep.
herbs, but it's like what 38 or 40 or something. Or...
Yeah, it holds a lot. It's no, it's 32.
Oh,
32.
but how much are they selling for? I guess that's
Like 4 or 5k a pop.
wow.
Yeah.
That's quite silly.
Yep, and they
I'm gonna grab these other two from over here.
sounds good. They tend to always be like that. And they sell very consistently. The other thing to definitely keep an eye out for, which is, one of the things that I've been doing a lot of, is the buying tide spray linen cheap and getting deep sea silk or deep sea satin cheap, and being able to make deep sea bags.
Mm-hmm.
They're just ridiculously good right now. Well, they don't want. Well, there's no point. If I can sell you a bag that's 30 slot for 100 gold, and somebody else has a 30 slot bag that's a shrouded cloth bag and it's 140 gold, which one are you going to buy?
Exactly.
Yeah, and that's the whole point. So then it becomes the market's starting to get a little bit more competitive, but the people that are in the market know that they can control it. At least on my server, they know that they control it, which is good. So they're just putting the deep sea bags just barely under what the current going rate for the shrouded cloth bags are. And so like on mine right now, I think they're selling for like 200 and something. And I don't even have rank 3 on this tune for the deep sea bag, so you can make a shit ton more if you have rank 3. But I just have rank 2, and I'm making a little bit over 100 gold profit right now that they're above 200 gold each.
Wow, the lost soul market has crashed hard.
Well, we better find it.
Yeah. This guy has 25,000 posted for 94 silver. There's probably multiple people, but still. That's
Yeah.
never gonna recover.
Yeah, they gotta. I mean, not for that, but people just want to try and sell stuff quicker, and they just don't understand how the market works. They think that, posting all of your items at once when you have that many is a good thing.
No, like I'll post like half of them for like way above market, and then I'll post like a couple below market just to like say, hey, look, this item like super expensive. You can get it this price.
Yeah. And then you get the people that need to buy a bunch of them, and then they just don't look. Yeah. That's how you make those sales. And it's just solely off of the people that don't look. Because that's one of the things that you got to be careful with. That if TSM tells you that you should restock something, because of the price. It's using it off of the lowest current price at that time. It doesn't actually calculate if you need to buy 50 of them and there's 10 of them that are at a higher price. So.
Oh, wow! It went from 170 to 3,700 in one go.
In raw gold?
No, in reputation.
Do heroic?
I just walked in.
Oh.
Yeah, you can do heroic once too, which really helps.
Yeah.
Oh, I walked in. That's right. Can I not do this again? I have to wait. I have to wait. That was kind of an odd choice.
Dang. Look at that. Do you see that gatherer's number for the creepy crawler meat on this farm?
I didn't.
Yeah. So it was 106. Yeah, I updated mine so that it...
Already?
No, that's what it's saying that we'll get in the hour.
Oh, shit. Okay.
Which, if that's correct, that's pretty much like a little bit over triple what most of the other farms are.
Nice. Yeah, the creepy crawlers are pretty high on my server too. It's not the only
Quick
thing
question.
with them right now.
Oh, what's up?
How'd you loot Botanica? Did you not walk in? Did you queue for it?
What'd you say?
Whoa, did you queue for it or did you actually go in?
I actually went in and
Yeah,
did the thing.
yeah, that's right.
Oh, because I went in again and the bosses are still dead.
Did you reset?
Oh, you have to reset the instance.
How do you reset the instance?
You gotta click on your UI, like click on your actual name. Let's see, like
Yeah,
here, if you want to look at my screen, like this is your UI, and you right click it, and it'll bring this up, and then you can hit reset all instant.
Oh, okay, and I can just loop it from there.
yes.
Yeah, yep. Just make sure you're outside of the instance when you do it.
Got it.
Oh, wait,
Okay.
am I dead? Oh shit, I'm dead. Okay.
Oh, get you.
Time to go loop this shit.
Yeah, spawn over there again. Nope.
Makes me wish I changed my talents.
You have no.
Oh no, don't do it. I almost pulled the boss guy.
What'd I do?
I almost pulled the boss guy, but I didn't.
Did you say something dark side?
I did.
This is probably the best luck I've ever had with skinning.
Oh, with the heavy callus.
Yeah, I've got 3.
Nice.
So is there any limit to the resetting instance, or just I can keep doing it?
10 an hour.
You can only do 10 an hour.
Oh, okay. I see.
There are sneaky ways to get around it, but no. You have to. It's on different accounts. Well, not different accounts, different servers.
I see.
How do you just? That's something I never understood is how to like, I guess transfer to a different, not transfer to route, but like how do you go to a different?
So what I meant is that like what you can do to get around the cap is if you have a character on one server and a character on another, it's 10. So like if I'm farming on Bleeding Hollow and then I want to go farm on Storm Rage, I can hop over and it'll be 10.
Okay.
Yeah.
So should I do all 4 dungeons that are here first, and then reset all my instances and do it again?
I mean, I would just stick with Botanica.
Oh.
Yeah, just run Botanica over and over and over and over again. Until your eyes bleed. And then keep going. Because it's the reason that you're doing it is because Botanica is optimized and it's the shorter of the ones that are in that area.
Oh.
Still can only do 10 instances.
Oh, it resets 10 instances. Oh, I see.
Yeah, so your limit is 10 instances, period. So it's not 10 resets.
I see. That makes a difference.
Get over here.
I love the feeling of one-shotting bosses, though.
Yeah. I have spent a majority of my gold making career in old dungeons doing just that. I think
I should do this more often.
I think pretty much for the first I'd probably have to say for the first 2 years of when I started seriously gold making, that's pretty much just all I did. Run old dungeons, spam them, farm patterns and transmogs and materials and crafting all the shit and gold.
I have to ask everybody, if you get that miner's hat to drop, the one that's more than gold cap, are you guys selling it or keeping it?
Selling it. Absolutely selling it. And I would, if you actually get that to drop or anything like that, that's a straight up, you need to like find a different Discord server than here and find somebody that's, you know, wants it bad enough to like come to your server and pay for it. And you need to have a broker. So if anybody in the Discord ever actually needs something like that, completely 100% feel free to reach out to me and I will be your broker. And essentially what that means is if you're not familiar with what the broker would do is essentially I would just be the middleman. So you would trade me the gold and then I would sit there and then I would get the item from them. And then when I have the item, then I would trade them 10 million gold and then trade them. You would trade me again and then I would trade them the rest of the gold, but I would have the item the entire time. And it makes it to where there's just a middleman so that nobody tries to get screwed.
Well, everybody needs a good fucking every now and then.
Well, you know.
It's not fun.
Yeah.
They say it's gonna be fun.
Yeah, you know. It just depends on how nice you want to be with it.
You just need to join my guild. It's $1 million every month.
Yeah, exactly.
I'll give you unlimited access to my bank. There is currently nothing in it.
Sounds fair. I understand that in the Counter-Strike scene.
Yeah,
Been doing a lot of that.
I hear enough about Counter-Strike from my kids sitting directly behind me.
God, I suck at it. I really do. I tried to play it for a while, and it was just awful. I'm not good at it at all.
It was
Now.
really fun to play.
Oh yeah.
Playing games.
Especially when you're drunk.
Yeah.
Now get me on some Call of Duty. Maybe some Modern Warfare. I was more of a Black Ops 1 and 2.
Same. I agree. What about Ghosts?
Played too much Halo.
God, I played an absolute shit ton of Ghosts. Can't remember the name of the map now. God, but that one with the the one with the tower, that it was like the destroyed tower top that you were in. Really small map. God, that one was just nasty. I probably had some of my best score streaks in that one.
Oh yes, the hotel. Yeah.
Yeah.
And you had the long tunnel on the left side, and
Yep.
then you fall off the map on the right side. Yep.
Yep.
I think I got like 1 or 2 Moabs on that
Oh yeah.
in a game.
pretty much all the time. But then I remember, was it Black Ops 1 or 2 that had the yacht?
Black Ops 1 and 2.
Black Ops 1 and 2. I just remember how nasty it was playing that and playing it with the pump shotgun with the slug.
The KSG with the slug round.
Yes. Because you could just hip fire across the map, and if you were just even remotely pointing in the direction of someone, they caught it in the chest. But my biggest complaint is that they took the ballistic knives out.
Yeah.
I loved the ballistic knives, and I can't tell you how many people I made rage quit with ballistic knives whenever we were on slums.
Oh, I feel that. I got every weapon in Black Ops 2 diamond, so I know exactly what you mean.
Yep. That was actually the first one that I got diamond in the game, was ballistics. I just went straight for the knives.
I was the person that ran around on slums with double executioners and getting the 30 kill streak.
So that one. I was the one that was hiding, laying on the ground in a corner, and you would run past me, and then I would slit your ankles and you would die.
You're a terrible person.
I am. I'm the worst kind of person.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Double executioner, laser sight, and I think it was slug rounds with it.
Yeah.
And you just only aim at the head.
Those are the days. Now I just use my immense wealth in World of Warcraft to buy everything Call of Duty.
Nothing wrong with
I
that.
guess you could do that now.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I did. That's what I bought. I bought Cold War with it.
Just sold some Counter-Strike skins for Cold War.
Hey, what's going on, Cap? So there's yes and no to that. Right now, I would probably say no unless it is very, very significantly low. It would probably be pretty dangerous right now to reset any of the materials with Shadowlands. Like I said, unless it's just really, really low. So I don't know what server you're on. If you're looking at, there's a bunch of them at 40% of the normal price, and then the next jump is like 70-80%, then maybe. But if it's only 10 to 15% sell off, then I would be very, very cautious of that. I personally have not been buying to resell any materials in Shadowlands. The only ones that I've actually flipped recently has been the Tenebrous Ribs, and it was only because somebody posted them up for like a third of the price. Yeah, so I would stay away from that, especially if you're telling me that there were 80 last Tuesday, and then now sitting right before Tuesday again they're at 50. I would probably stay away from that. Because right now, with how many people are coming back, even on resets right now, resets are starting to really kind of dry up with how much you're able to actually get for a reset flip. So if you were lucky, if you said last Tuesday where they were 80 and then now they're 50, you'd probably be lucky if you were able to sell them for 60, 65 tomorrow. But more than likely what would happen is you would post them and then wake up and somebody would have already started undercutting early after the reset, and you'd probably get screwed. Thanks for the follow. Iden, thank you for the follow. Welcome. Spot's definitely been pretty decent for the skins as well.
Yeah, the spawns have been really fast.
Mm-hmm.
And skinning stuff has been good too.
So it came.
Requirements are not bad.
No, it's not.
Convenient. Thanks for killing this stuff for us.
I know, right? I think this is probably another one that has a decent potential to be a force too.
Oh yeah, I do too. Now
Man,
you know how to pull that last spider. If you could get 2 groups.
yeah, if you had 2 groups on this, or even if you were like really short a person, if you could get, let's see, you could probably have one over there, one right here,
Oh yeah.
and then one over there. So like if you had a 4-man group, you could probably just do this pretty easy and just never really move from your spot.
Yep. I agree.
Because it would probably be more detrimental for you to move around and try to grab everything from the other spots.
Looks like there's a alliance guy working the other side.
Oh, yep. And there's somebody over here. They're just killing that stuff right now. I don't think they're actually staying there to farm it.
I think there is a quest in this area, but
Well, it's still looking like sitting at about like 60, 70 an hour for the creepy crawler meats. Yeah, these just pretty much spawn.
yep.
That one up there. Pretty much just pull all these into the center here.
Where are you farming it, if you mind? Oh, is this over by the main flight path?
Yeah, it's right below it.
Okay. So like right before your entrance. Okay, I see where you're at.
You heading over here?
Oh no, I was just looking.
Oh, okay.
I am preparing some stuff.
Grab you. On over cheer. Let's. Uh-oh. Oh, not again.
Do you think
This bastard. Kep, were you talking about the one that was part of the World Quest? We were running that one the other day, and I was assuming that it was probably going to get a nerf. One in the southwest. I'm not sure. There's a good possibility that it got a nerf, though. Was it? Seemed like it was getting less cloth. It may be RNG. How long did you do it? I actually spent a good bit of time the past couple of days just doing OG like BFA Tide Spray Linen Pants Shuffle.
We can still do that.
Mm-hmm. So even though so Shadowlands items won't go to your mailbox anymore. but BFA items still will. So when you craft BFA items, it'll still go to your mailbox if it goes over what the capacity of your bags is.
I saw a video by, I think it was Wanted by Gold the other day about how to get around that TSM mailing.
Yeah, with the TSM mailing. I'll be honest with you though. I love Wanted by Gold, but that one's a little dangerous with how much they're trying to like crack down on anything that's automated at all right now. I don't think that anything bad would come of it, but I'm personally not doing it because I'm already drawing enough attention to myself by, you know, having 4 accounts and people knowing that I have 4 accounts. And I'm already probably getting enough reports. So I just personally haven't been doing it because, you know, to keep it automated like that and keep it to where it just continuously sends every couple of seconds and uploads. That's the only part that I would be worried about them, because their stuff, the Blizzard stuff about that is very, very vague, and it leaves a lot to interpretation. So, you know, a GM sees that you're doing that and they just interpret it that you're using some macro that you're not, and it's a ban. Now, it may be a short ban, but I personally, a ban's a ban, yeah, and I personally would rather not see anybody get burned by that. Now, you may not get burned by it, but I guess maybe more of the reason why I'm not doing it is because if I were to do it, I would be doing it on like I would be doing it on a scale of like I'm doing it on 4 or 5 different characters at the same time.
Yeah, large scale as opposed to someone like myself on one.
Yeah. I would say that if you were doing it on your own and you were just doing it for like an hour or so and just doing it, I don't think that you'll have any issues. I'm more not doing it because I know myself, and you know, the last month and a half of Shadowlands, literally I had like 6 accounts running at the same time, and all I was doing was mass crafting Tide Spray linen pants and using Dejunk to auto vendor and sell everything. So I know that it would probably take me about a week doing that before I would have all of my accounts back up doing it. I'd probably get a nasty little slap on the wrist.
Can't tell if I love trade chat or I hate it. This guy's asking, what does YOLO group mean?
He said what?
What does a YOLO group mean? Yep. I feel like I should ask him, do you know what goat means?
Thought it just meant, I thought it just meant Eminem.
Out of curiosity, why is the Botanica better than doing regular with the tabard?
Because it gives you the same amount of rep and you're growing faster. Yeah.
Okay.
You're not gonna have any more increased rep unless you do heroic. But you can only do the heroics once.
And you can't reset that?
God, what's the reset on the heroics? I actually forgot. It's weekly, right?
Once a day. Once a day.
Or once a day.
Oh god.
So once a day you can reset them, but that's still.
I guess I'll go do that after this run then.
What, do the reset?
Heroic reset.
Yeah.
Good luck with the rest of your farm. I'm out for the night.
All right, I'll see you. Take it easy. Oh, I'm sure.
Pretty
Bots.
much. I mean, you have to be near it, like, because there's these 5
Yeah,
points that
you
spawn
can.
in one location. You just have to. It spawns like every 2 minutes.
Yeah, 2 of them spawn on one of those 5, pretty much. So.
Actually, I wonder how. You know what we should do after this? We should go and check and see if that Bastion farm that I posted up in the Discord, if there's bots sitting over at it.
Okay, sure.
Because I actually had I got a message saying thank you for reporting.
Yeah.
I'm assuming they actually took action against it, which was nice to see.
No, they could only fix tickets that need to be addressed. I bought a Sundancer glider for like 140K, and
Mhm.
I did everything properly, and it kicked me off on the flight down to go talk to him.
Oh no. Oh no. Well, I actually had one that I did not think that I was going to get fixed, and they actually fixed it for me the other day because I for sure thought that they were going to be like, "Oh no, he's just trolling, trying to get a get one." But I posted in trade chat that I was looking, tailorer or whatever, looking for work, and somebody said, my mats I want to rank 4, and I'll tip you. I said, okay, cool. And they brought rank 4 over, or they brought the mats over to do like a rank 4 hood, and I crafted the hood, and it showed in my chat that I created the item, but the item never showed up in my bags. And I was like, oh no. I was like, oh shit, they're never gonna believe this. Like never. Because it was like rank 4 helm. And I was like, alright, whatever. So I just took one of my I took one of my rank 4s off of the auction house and gave it to the guy because I wasn't gonna be a dick. And so then I did a ticket and I was like, hey, this sounds crazy, but promise you, I was crafting a rank 4 for someone, crafted it, and it never showed up in my bags. And then I got a message like the very next day, and it was like, thank you for your ticket. If you need any help, we've already contacted and fixed it. And I opened up my bags, and there's a rank 4 helm. I was like, damn.
Little nasty ticket. Like this is my 4th ticket for the same problem, and then like I even brought up an issue that I submitted back in November, and I haven't got a response from them about missing 9 Reigns Retained Blood Feaster.
Oh no.
Yeah, so I'm not happy at Blizzard support.
Oh, Ed, you die again.
What? No, it's fine.
Huh?
No, I didn't. I never die.
Hmm. I saw the res, please.
You were so deep in your conversation, I didn't want to bother you.
I didn't even see it come down. Come through my
Well, I checked and I didn't see it in your chat, and I was like, oh, fuck it, I'll just go. So you run off to the next area, and there's a few seconds lag on the stream, so I was just like,
Oh yeah.
ooh, leeching skins. Give me that.
Yeah, for sure. If you had 4 come out here, this would be really nice.
I'm at 100 and mine says 134 for the hour on crawler meats. What was yours saying?
I don't think mine's that high now, but I'll double check.
Alright, good luck with your farm and streaming. Have a good night. I may be back on later.
All right, we'll see you. Get easy. like 96.
How many do you have now? I mean, I'm at 87.
Oh no, I'm sorry, I have 95, and it's saying 146 for the hour. I read that wrong. Holy shit.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Oh wow. Oh yeah, so this is definitely a good one. Crawlers. Sure, yeah.
Is that Doc again coming to steal my skins?
Doc doesn't steal the skins, he just borrows them.
He borrows them permanently.
Yeah, permanent
Stealing my server.
permanent borrow. Never steal. Let's see. Hold on, I'll grab you in a sec. Boom. Somebody leave, join.
I think somebody left.
Oh. Fine then. Man, so like normally I buy like 200-ish of the creepy crawlers to make sure that I get my 50 feast of each done, so this will be nice.
Yeah, I probably should start actually saving my meats to make feasts. Which rep is it that gives you the
It's Revendreth's.
oh,
Yeah, that's the one that does the Feast of the Gluttonous Hedonism.
is that the Court of Night?
Yes.
Sweet, I am neutral with them.
I'm troll.
What is it? Let's see. I'll show you.
You need to be.
Oh, it's the Court of the Harvesters.
Oh, I'm revered with them. Nice.
Oh, you are?
Yeah.
Oh, well then you're set.
Oh, where do I get the recipe at?
Just go to the vendor that's in Orbos. As long as you have cooking.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm maxed on cooking.
Yep. Should be good then.
People don't max out some of these easy gathering skills like fish, like cooking. They don't take the professions and all stuff.
Oh, there's a lot of people that don't.
Like I never understood people don't do professions until like one of my friends from high school, he started playing World of Warcraft, and he's just like, "How can you do this? It's so boring." And I'm like, "This is fun."
Yeah, everybody likes different things. I like sitting in the same spot and farming shit for hours on end, you know?
So hopefully after this, I'm not gonna get because I need to be exalted for the reduction cost, right?
Yes.
Okay. I don't know how far I am now, but I'm in heroic, so we'll see how much I get out of that.
Already
Nope.
got all that stuff over there.
Okay. That's what was,
That's what I just pulled. Everything's respawned.
oh. Gotta love it. See how many stacks of thrash we can put on these.
Oh, I got to 9 stacks of iron for one day.
Shit.
That felt really good. So we were doing. I was helping a friend level, and we were doing the bash storyline. And all I did is I grabbed when you have to start fighting the aspirants in the training area and the 3 people.
Yeah.
So what I did is I had him grab one one of the 3 named people on the right side. I grabbed the left side and told him meet me in the middle. I grabbed 13 or so training aspirants, and then all 3 of them, and I just aggroed everything. I had so much rage generation out of all of that. I was able to get 9 stacks of iron for. I couldn't take a picture because I was trying to survive. Like, it was insane. He was like, "I can't believe you're doing this, dude." And it was like, "It's faster, isn't it?" Can't doubt the speed. It took us like a third of the time of it normally would take us.
Oh yeah, Guardian is just, like I said, it's broken right now.
So good. I don't even use Convoke either. I know I should.
Oh man, yeah. Invoke is just like icing on the cake.
It really is. I feel like I'm cheating because I don't use it.
Yeah, I can't believe that it's lasted this long. Like I said, because of well, it's just because of Boom. Like, it should have been nerfed from Boom. 100%.
Do you think they would ever just nerf Boom specifically in regards to that?
They might, but you know that's just gonna make it more difficult for them. So probably not.
It's the only reason they're on the DPS charts.
Yeah, pretty much.
Can confirm as a non-convoke, it is hard to get high on DPS charts consistently.
Oh, I'm sure.
I'm also just really bad at DPSing unless it's just like group stuff. So
Well,
whatever.
I'm working on
Boomkin rotation.
I'm working on trying to get used to the Boomkin rotation myself, so that I can play around and do. What'd you say?
Why do people call it the Boomkin rotation?
So it's like, you know, the Boomkin, like the little chicken balance. So it's balance and Moonkin form. So Boomkin.
I see.
Yeah. Honestly, I don't remember when I started calling it that. I feel like I've called it that forever.
Always heard it called that.
Yeah.
Like, I've heard it called that. It's just like I never knew why, so I thought I'd ask.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure that's all it is just the mix of the 2 words. Or, you know, people call them chickens. I call them chickens.
Okay, last step for heroic.
$123 so far. Oh. Yeah, with 1 extra, this is definitely going a lot faster now too.
Saying we're killing almost 800 an hour. killed 722 apparently. I don't know if it counts the little ones in that, but I'm sure it does.
Oh. I'll be really interested to see, because we're almost up with the hour here. Brox, you want to come over with us when we go into the next spot? Sounds good. After this, we're gonna go hit up that spot that I posted up in the Discord where the bots were a couple days ago in Bastion. Haven't really seen anyone either. Haven't seen anybody make a video about it yet. That particular spot. I know that there's been stuff on the forums, people talking about it. So I'm curious if it's gonna. Well, I know that it is gonna get one, but I'm curious when it's gonna get a big fat nerf. No, it's actually like out in the open. You stand under a tree, and if you stand under the tree, you can essentially moonfire everything in the area, just standing under in one spot, and it just pulls everything in. And
One of the fox spots.
no, it's one of the little stag spots.
Okay.
Yeah, and you can essentially just pull them all in, and burn them down, and they immediately all respawn. And you never have to move. Like you literally do not have to move. Now the only thing that sucks with it is that it gives you aetherial meat, which is not very expensive.
50 silver on my server.
Yeah. And it's probably 50 silver on your server and most of the other ones because of that farm.
That's fair.
And like I said, I've seen so many bots out at that farm that just is probably what it is. It's probably been just botted to hell.
Yeah. Stags are just killed so heavily anyways.
Still looking pretty solid. So it's looking like even with the two of us, so when it was just two of us in the group, we were running around 130.
Yeah.
And now it's looking like we're gonna hit like 150. Oh,
Yeah, I'm at 127 right now.
at 127.
Yeah.
Yeah. And the thing is even if you were solo farming this, still be pretty good.
100, probably at least 100 an hour.
Yeah.
I would definitely not do this solo on Boomkin.
Yeah, no, I would, if you're like tank or a guardian.
Yeah, and I have a guardian spec and some versatility gear saved up, but
And the beautiful thing about that is that if you have the gear already for it, then definitely run it, because Literally, it's just main rotation is like 3 buttons.
Yeah, it's super easy. I run it whenever I do my solo farms.
Yeah.
My friend always yells at me. He's like, I tried doing content with him, and he's like, "You're in tank, aren't you?" And I'm like, "No, no."
Oh.
Okay, I'll change. I mean, honestly, at this point, I probably do more damage in tank anyway. So I'm so bad.
With how much Thrash does.
Yeah, he does almost as much damage as I do on average. It's kind of sad.
What? Who?
My buddy, he's also a boomkin, or not a boom, but he's the druid, and he goes tank. So
Oh yeah.
but that's like his main spec. Like he does dungeons and raids with that.
Oh yeah.
Super solid. I'm glad you don't have to skin the little ones. That's quite convenient.
Yeah, like I said, they learned their lesson with making the little ones skinnable from BFA.
Mm-hmm.
What happened in BFA with that?
Raptor farms or the pterodactyl farms.
It was so it was the pterodactyl farm was later on. That one actually stayed alive for way longer than I thought it was going to. Yeah. Now the one that was a thing early on and then got nerfed into oblivion was, do you guys remember let's see. I don't remember where it was in Zuldazar, but it was the world quest where you had to go around to the serpent egg and bust open the serpent eggs, and it brought out all the little babies.
No, not on my head. It's a little weird.
So that one, when you would get the babies out of the eggs, all you had to do was just hit it and they would all spawn. So you'd have like big packs of like 6 and 7. And then
Oh, I remember that. That's in the Volpera area.
yeah. Yep. And it was like right to the north. And that one was just nasty because you would go there and it would be the world quest up, so everybody was killing them, and you could just sit there and you could not skin fast enough. When the world quest was up, there were actually times that I remember sitting there and I didn't even have to attack. I literally just sat there and just sitting there watching everybody kill everything and me consistently skinning everything I saw that dropped. I couldn't even skin everything fast enough before they started despawning.
That's ridiculous.
And that got a very quick nerf. And like I said, after that, they learned their lesson about making things that had under a certain amount of health skinnable, or skinnable for value.
That's ridiculous.
One thing I was actually kind of interested to go back and test is I want to go back and see with the gear that I have now how viable it is doing the Atal skinning farm solo.
So, how does that work?
The Atal.
Yeah.
So it in the dungeon is just like the middle part has all of the pterodactyls and some other reptiles there, and essentially you just run through there and you kill everything, and you skin it, and then you use that into like a raw gold vendor shuffle.
Interesting.
With leatherworking, of course. I was more curious to see how quickly you could do it, because what I would be looking at that for is like, okay, I have a really geared alt that runs skinning, and if you have decent gear, at what level Shadowlands gear does it make it to where that dungeon is extremely easy, and then I would just essentially park an alt. and then run out there and then farm it for however many times it takes me to hit my cap, and then log out and go to something else. But just have that in my rotation.
Sounds really solid, really.
Well, it depends on how quick you can clear the dungeon. Oh, well, all right. So let's see. We just hit an hour. Help me, Tom Cruise. Use the witch magic.
The fuck?
Talladega Nights.
Which magic?
I'm sorry, I'm like a notorious apparently for not knowing movie references.
Oh.
Save me, baby Jesus.
All right. So let's see. Holy shit, man. 153.
Oh shit! All that's supposed.
Run, little chicken, run.
Okay. Well, I went to go loot and everything disappeared, like right in front of me. Then my brain apparently had a stroke and just didn't know what to say or do.
All right. So let's go check this other spot out.
Dang, 7 callous hides.
Nice.
157 creeper crawler.
I'm gonna go up here. Wait, where's the little? Over on this side?
No, it's over here. Yeah,
The other way. Damn it.
the other way. Yep, baddie.
Yeah, so I think we were running 130 before, and then we got in a 3-man group, 150, easy, under an hour solo.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking too.
Yeah.
Ooh, how am I gonna get to 21,000? That's the question. God.
Kill more things.
Because I need to start emptying out this inventory. I'm getting too clogged right now.
You got 50. You got 57 for that time that you're here. Damn. Very nice. All right.
Yeah, like
So
I even took some of the BOEs that the transmos I didn't have yet, and I was able to get those while I was at it. It's fucking ridiculous how fast I can do this dungeon.
I think that. Oh, 2-weapon world quest up. That's interesting. Yeah, I think it's the second flight path. So I'm gonna take the Hero's Rest flight path in Bastion.
I'm just gonna hearth back in. I'm Bastion, so teleport over there.
Yeah,
Might beat you guys there.
probably.
You said it's the right one of the two?
What? No, it's
The world quest? Did you say we were going to the world quest area or no?
no shit. No. I was talking I just saying that there's 2 weapon world quests up.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Do you know which area we're going to?
Yeah, take the Hero's Rest flight path. It's like a little bit southeast of it. It's pretty much right along the path though. I'm coming. Oh, but check this out. Since I started optimizing the mission table a little bit, in the past 8 days, I've gotten 259 of the pet charms.
Nice.
Wow, that's crazy.
So yeah.
What do you spend the pet charms on?
Well, I'm gonna start buying the Shadowlands pets because they're really expensive right now.
Where do you get those from?
There'll be different vendors. I haven't actually looked up where the different vendors are for Shadowlands yet, so I got to work on that. But once I find them, I'll post them where they're at.
Earn pet charms, and they're account wide, right?
Yeah. Yeah, not wide. Yep. So if you have a bunch of alts, that's what I'm using it for. Is that I'm trying to figure out how to optimize the mission table for getting the pet charms, and then I'm just essentially gonna have a little army of alts that I run the mission table.
This feels so much better to clean out this inventory.
Now watch, we're gonna get over here, and then there's gonna be new bots back. North of here? Man, it may have actually been north. Yep. Yep. It is. It's actually the spot right over here. I think. Yep.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I've definitely seen people just camping there.
Yep. And luckily enough, they're all gone. So you can actually sit right here, and unless it's been nerfed, you just be able to. You got to pull those guys over here, and then they're gonna start spawning all around us. Uh oh. Well,
I got 4 or so on me.
maybe it's one of those things where they need to like.
And that I guess the other person that's here did tag a bunch of them already. So
Are not spawning. Well, rip the dream.
I guess it's time to go transmog.
Yep. Actually, look and see.
I know there was a spot. I don't know if they hyperspawn or not, but there is a spot of the like ether worms that are down by that right side.
Yeah, I think that's one. Is that the spot that's also like partially benefits when the world quest is up?
I don't think so. I don't think it has to have the world quest, but maybe.
Because I know that the one, I think the one with the world definitely like got a nerf. Eventually, I want to do the shard labor achievement so that I can get the mount.
Let's go.
Oh no, we'll save that. We'll save that for another one because I'm actually getting tired here, so I may call it here soon. But that's like that's probably about a solid 2.5 hours of work. All right, well.
I should be able to finish this with Blaze doing this loop. So this reset instance loop thing resets daily?
Uh, for which one are you talking about?
The resets all instances.
So you can use that it's essentially 10 times in an hour.
Oh, 10 times in an hour. Oh shit, I could finish this tonight then.
Yeah, you'll just get to keep going and going and going.
Get like some after I can't reset anymore. Just get some dinner and then do it again.
Copped me a Heavy's Callus hide for 25 gold.
What'd you say?
Oh, did somebody snipe it?
Yeah, they were trying to snipe people, and I bought it.
Yeah.
So what is? I see it on TSM. I don't know what sniping is.
Whenever something's posted really low, usually you buy it up and either flip it for standard price later when the market's back up, or sometimes you can just vendor. It just depends on what exactly you have. Yeah, the Aetherol meat is 65 silver a piece.
Uh, 7 silver on
Do
mine.
you guys normally turn your callus into heavy and just sell it?
I normally just sell it separate. It seems to work out about as well on my server. I check it before I sell it, and then I kind of look.
Oh my gosh. Oh, okay. Somebody. Oh no, come back. I wasn't ready.
Wasn't ready.
Oh no, stop! Somebody's selling it for 400. I gotta buy it.
Oh. Oh god.
It's nice to find people who are also interested in gold making, though.
Yeah. So.
Oh yeah, it's like like I was telling Spike. Spike was saying that we could farm some stuff, and you know, it's kind of like jumping down a rabbit hole with me, because I will sit and I will farm shit that people haven't seen in years drop, and I'm completely cool with wasting 10 hours to try to find out whether or not it still drops.
Fun.
I know, right? Yeah, you may get nothing.
But it's the challenge that it could.
Exactly. That's the whole point.
I will buy half price callus hides all day.
You want me to move a little bit?
You want me to find out where you live?
I just put food on the auction house while I was putting the other BOEs up there.
What have I got to restock?
Oh, that makes 7. Keep posting.
So now that I got all of my tailoring updated, bless you. I got all of my tailoring updated from my main, so it has actually like all of the tailoring that I can do on my one tailor on Dintarg that has like every pattern that I possibly can make. So
Every expansion.
I almost have all of them, almost, but
What's left?
I have a couple of Burning Crusade patterns that are just ridiculously high prices on my server. Like they sell for like over $1 million. and it's really just because it's a low medium pop server, so the person that gets them is just kind of demanding the price. So probably what I'll do is I probably won't buy it on that server, and I'll probably just eventually server hop that character like over to Storm Rage or something, and then buy it for like 50 gold. But check this out. This is what I saw earlier. So if I do a restock now of all the possible items that I can make with tailoring, check this number out.
You know, I actually can't see what you're doing.
So, oh, sorry. So this is just off of my non main character, and it says that I have an estimated cost of 298k to make all of the items that it was wanting me to restock, and the estimated profit is 1.3 mil. Now that's off of this character. Yeah. So that's off of this character, and this one can probably only do like a third of these patterns that are selected. So if I actually... Are y'all done with the auction house?
Yeah, you're fine.
All right.
I bought like 13 callus hides at half price. Maybe they'll stop posting.
So this is my... You can see all of my characters. 18, 10, 3. But Centaur is the one that I have the most on. So if you actually come over to my main tailorer, I get a start. So when I switched from Storm Rage, I pretty much took a majority of my gold off of Dentarg and went to Storm Rage with it. So I still gotta start selling some stuff. But so now this is the one that can actually make everything. So when I did this earlier, I was like, oh boy. Oh. These are just the ones that it's wanting me to craft right now. So it's up to 1.9 mil. But that's not including all of the items that I already just put up on the auction house stocking, and that's another 3. So it was like 400k invested and a return of like 2.3 or 2.4 mil, and that was just for tailoring. And that was actually, my setup is decently reserved, meaning that like I'm making only one of each item except for the bags, and the bags I make 15. But there's just so many items, and that's just with tailoring. And then you do look at blacksmithing. Like if you take, I think this is the group selection from my blacksmith. That's my main one. You can see it's 1.7 mil if I invest. So to restock everything that my main blacksmith can make it'll cost me 1.7 mil, but the profit from it is 6.4.
So I'm stuck. I'm stuck in the little gemmy area in Botanica.
Mm-hmm.
Because I jumped over here by accident, and I don't think I can get out. I didn't die from it.
So you can hit the help and then hit stuck and like teleport you out. Well, guys, I actually think that's going to be it for me tonight. So thank you all for coming out, and we'll have a bunch of videos posting up. I pretty much have one at least scheduled all the way through Sunday, and I have to finish up making the beginner TSM guide where I kind of like walk through the beginning parts. And I'm also gonna have I kind of wanted to add this in because there's like so many different things that I'm going to talk about when it comes to TSM. So I think I'm going to have it come out first. That's why I'm going to have it at the end of the week. Is I'm going to have a video come out that I'm just going to talk about terms that are associated with Trade Skill Master. Yeah, because I mean, if I start rambling off and I'm just like talking in a video and I start saying, "Whoa, you're going to use a percentage of your DB, region historical price," I mean, most people aren't going to know what the fuck I'm talking about. So,
That's unfortunate.
what'd you say?
I think I heard someone out. It won't. There's no command for me to help for it.
Oh, gotcha. No, so it's not a command. So you got to go to your main bar, and then you're gonna do. Oh God, what is it? Support, right? Yeah. So you got to go to your main bar. You hit your little help, and then it's support, and then it should be. Man, there used to be like a character stuck.
I don't know that they do that anymore.
There you go. No, they don't do that little thing anymore.
No, because they have the Hearthstone. Basically, your only choice is the Hearthstone out.
Oh,
Okay. Sorry.
yeah.
You can continue.
They probably did that because that was a way that you could get back to the beginning of any dungeon. They probably did that because people like me abused it. What?
You
Never.
never abuse anything.
I know, right? No, but so I'll do the video on kind of like the terminology and stuff like that, so that at the very least everybody has kind of a starting point to know what I'm talking about when I start rambling off all the stuff that I'll be going over. So I think I'm gonna do the vocabulary video first, and it's gonna be pretty dry, but it's just gonna be essentially explaining everything that I'll talk about in the video after that. So, well,
Okay.
thanks for everybody for coming out, and I will see you guys next Monday at 8:30. Peace.